So let's have Dr. Rojesh Saxena, again a professor of ophthalmology from AIIMS, his interest lies with pediatric ophthalmology. He's going to talk to us about prevention and control of myopia in children.
Thank you very much, IRI team, Amar, and everybody involved with the organization for giving me the opportunity to be here, and Appaswamy to this program, as well as the lens and as well as the drug I'm going to talk about. So I'm going to talk about prevention and control of myopia. And we all know from this paper that probably by 2050, 50% of the world's population is going to be myopic. Now, while it may be interesting and an opportunity for some refractive surgeons, I can see, but it is a major problem when we look at our children who are going to be myopic, and close to 50% of them are going to be wearing glasses, which is most unfortunate, along with the myopic complications they're going to have. While it has not been such a concern in India, and our study had found about 13% prevalence, but we realized that it is up from 7% to 13% in just little over a decade, and a cumulative incidence of 3.3%, which is very significant. So we realize that in another decade, the prevalence will be up to 30%. So we prevent onset by identifying the pre-myopic child, which is a low hyperopic with respect to age, where one or both parents are myopic, spend less time outdoors, have increased near activity, which is the most unfortunate effect of this pandemic, and have, of course, some binocular vision disorders. So you manage that by increasing awareness among parents, risk factor modulation, as well as outdoor activity. Preventing progression, we have a lot of optical interventions, and the only real proven one is atropine 0.01%. Single vision spectacles, contact lenses, peripheral add spectacles have been shown to have no impact on the progression of myopia. Only soft multifocal contact lenses, in fact, the first FDA-approved intervention for myopia is this CooperVision MeSight contact lenses. And orthokeratology are the optical interventions that have shown some impact to the progression of myopia. Pharmacologically, a lot of drugs were tried, but low-dose atropine, 0.01%, has consistently across studies and across nations has shown that it has a role in preventing progression of myopia in children, and now is available in India and in certain countries, although still not FDA approved, for the use of preventing progression of myopia. It was the Indian Atropine for Prevention of Myopia study, thankfully very grateful to Appaswamy, their product Myopin, that was used in randomized double-blind clinical trial, which involved 3 centers, Shankar Nethralaya, Narayan Nethralaya, and RP Center. And we enrolled 100 children randomized to placebo versus atropine, and with a mean age of 10 years, and 92% completed the follow-up. We found no significant side effects that required discontinuation, neither significant near vision or accommodation. These are the results which showed a significant reduction in the progression or change in spherical equivalent in the atropine group as compared to placebo, and nothing else was significantly different. And this is the curve you can see that over a 12-month follow-up period, a significant reduction in the refractive error occurred. And atropine, therefore, has a very significant role in effective and efficient reduction in progression of myopia. So we are at reducing myopia by increasing awareness, increasing outdoor activity, as well as atropine drops. Therefore, try to keep children to go out, and to prevent progression, role of atropine, low-dose atropine is a must. Thank you.